And that should send us over to YouTube, hopefully. Are we live? It says excellent connection. Come on, work. There we go. Now we're live over on YouTube. So we can have maybe a little bit more inputs today, depending. I'll leave that up for now. And yeah, we're just going to kick things off. I'm going to go ahead and hit random templates and we'll see what it gives us first. It takes a little while for it to load sometimes. I don't know if that means there's a lot more stuff. I tried generating one before we started. I don't even remember what it gave me. Friday Funkin' Mod Packs tier. Oh God, I don't know any of these. Okay, so we're off to a great start. Let's just hit random again. I've never played Friday Night Funkin'. I've seen stuff of it, but outside of like actually just seeing it, that's about it. Camin Hose Fada. What the hell? Is this just vehicles? What the hell is this? Oh, it's in a different language. Let me hold on. Let me translate. Don't. Whoop. Nope. Nope. Sorry, Lowe's. Don't need you. Can we just Google search this? Oh my God. So I can get a basic idea. Translator. I didn't think it'd have anything in different languages. I don't know what language that is though. Oh shit. Brazilian? Is that even a language? Nope. What do they speak in Brazil? I have no idea. How do I translate you? Okay, we're just going on an adventure. What do they speak in Brazil? Second result. Portuguese. Really? I'm learning stuff today. What if I'm probably totally wrong. Watch it not be that at all. Direct. Oh, I can. Oh, wait, hold on. Can I just do that? Nope, that's not it. Sorry, hold on. Copy. Forgot to copy. Paste. Hold on. I was correct on Brazilian. Brazilian transport matrix and pussy magnets. When passing through your street, your aunt runs out wanting a piece of the exhaust. What the fuck is that? Okay, all right, that wasn't what I was ready for at all. Oh my God, Ofada. I don't even know what that is. And it's all weird. What is community rank? Can we just change certain things? Yeah. I want the standard. S tier, A, B, C. I guess I should go caps lock for this. D. We'll have to change apparently some of these. Those are the normal tiers, right? It's gonna bug me that they're not all capital, so I'm just gonna do that. That's because why not? I can do this one. This is something I vaguely know. I like cars. What are you even? That looks like a Mars rover type thing. Do I need to judge this on Pussy Wagon or whatever the fuck? Feels kind of Tesla-y. Am I like the only one here? I think so right now. There's somebody else supposedly in the chat, but unless they usually are here and talking, I don't know. If you're in the chat, say hello. Outside of Digi, because I know he's here. Yeah, I think you are the only one here. It might be counting me as a viewer though too, because I do have my chat up on my phone, just because it makes it easier for me to read when it's directly in front of me. Okay, where do I put you? I have no idea. You look like you're on Mars. It feels kind of Cybertrucky, but designed properly. It's cool. What am I gonna be? Kind of basic. I can't really tell what's fucking going on in this one. It looks like a bungee jumping truck, and if you're bungee jumping a truck, I'm not gonna ride with you, but you're a badass. So hey. This is spaceshipy. This actually doesn't even look like an actual truck. What the hell are you? I wish I knew what some of these things were. I don't understand some of them. There's a few I can put just anywhere. Like, I don't give a shit about that. That's kind of stupid. I have no idea what that is. Those are just horses. That's just the back of a truck. That one's burnt out. It's there for a joke. I actually think I know vaguely what that one is. I don't know what the hell you are. I have questions. If somebody's in the wires, I have questions. That's more the thing. Mr. Horsepower, I know who you are. You cool, but you are just the back of a truck. So I don't know what you're also just cargo. I don't understand these lists. Maybe the next one will get something better. So I'll make this quick. I also, oh, that's Michael Jackson. Oh, that's a cool idea. Would that be S tier? That's S tier truck. What are you? You look kawaii. I like the white wall rims. S tier. S tier as well. You're cool looking. You look almost like, what was that jet that they don't make anymore? The Concourse, I think. This one looks like a sewing machine, but it's modernized. B. You're a boat, you're a truck, you're A tier. Missile truck, cool, A. Military truck, actually it's kind of a safari truck. Kind of boring, me. Optimus Prime, the snub nose one, the OG, the old school, A tier. Ooh. You know what? You're rocking the pink truck. I'll give you an S. Just dumb cargo. I don't have any clue. This is an ingenuity. If you have the means to do this and it's legal, I mean, he's got the house. He's got a nice truck. Clearly a capable truck. He took mobile home a little too far. He probably should have mounted it the other way. I'll give the guy an A tier. D. That mainly because the face looks evil. This looks like a racing truck or some kind of interior racing storage truck. B, I guess. Dumb. Don't care. Small Toyota. B. Oh, the Tesla truck that never came out, I don't think. C. I think it's kind of whatever. America. A. I like it, but I'm not in love with it. Now this one I'm in love with. That one's going up there. Garbage truck, garbage man. Garbage men are cool and awesome and make things happen. A tier. Fire truck, same reason, except fire people. This is also a fire truck, so there. Doggy. S tier monster truck. S tier. I think it's Mad Mutt. I think that's its name. The cars. I actually like Mac. Mac's pretty cool. Is it actually a Mac? I think it is. Those are big tires. Yes. These are cool. See. I think that's a garbage truck. If you're walking around like Tron, you're S tier. S. This one's really cool. That's probably the only one I'd like put in a little above S. That'd probably be at the top. You got a flying car. Yeah, it feels a little impractical. I don't know what you are, and I don't really care. I already thought I moved you. No, I didn't. No, yeah, I did. You're right there. Why are you in here twice? That one's dumb. You're going down here because you were in here twice. So the second one goes bad. Sana, I think is what those are. B. A lot of trucks. This guy knows what he's doing. Hey, I'd have him move my shit. I can't tell enough on what that is. That one's also just a trailer. Cement trucks are all right. B. RVs are nice, but if you drive one, I don't know. Something about RV drivers are just weird. See. Dump truck. Hey. S tier 100%. Fair. I really don't know enough about any of those, but I knew just enough, so we're gonna go to the next one. Give me another random one. Make it something better that doesn't have the word pussy in it, apparently, because that really threw me the fuck off. Female pop singers. I bet you I don't know hardly any of these. Ed Sheeran is a... Ed Sheeran? Really? I'm out of touch. These ones don't even have names. I don't know any of these people. I know Kesha vaguely. Beyonce I know, Billie Eilish I know, Britney Spears I know. I don't. Kelly Clarkson I know. Jennifer Lopez, Iggy Azalea, Gwen Stefani. That's a name I haven't heard in a long while. I know who Ed Sheeran is. I didn't, or at least I think I know who he is. Doja Cat, no, vaguely. Lady Gaga, yeah. I know of these people, but I don't know anything about their music, so can't really do anything. Why are you surprised about Ed Sheeran being pop? I thought Ed Sheeran was just an actor. Or maybe he's not an actor at all. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Dimension 20 Seasons. Oh, Bryce would know this one. Oh, he wishes he was here right now, because then he could give me so much shit. Yeah. I mean, you're at work. If you're not doing anything, you're welcome to let us know your thoughts. You can take a picture of the screen real quick, and then you can reorganize them how you want, and then tell me. Or maybe just give us your S tier ones. Are you the type that's just gonna put them all in S tier? Wow, I'm not having any luck finding anything I'm knowledgeable about. Maybe I'm a fucking idiot. Give me something I know. I don't know a whole lot, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking like of things that I could group. Projections of the world map? What the fuck is this? Starstruck and Never After are 100% S tier. Fair enough. Oh my god. I don't even believe half of these are real. I'm just gonna move on. I need better tier lists. Come on. These are all boring or stupid. Oh, okay. Hold on. Ass tier list, huh? Really? Give me another random. I don't know why I didn't think about it before I scrolled down, but They have a Has-Been and Hell of Smasher Pass. We could do that one. That one I know of. Doors, I've watched this one, so why not? Type indicator? I don't know what the fuck that is. Wow, there's not a lot on here that I know of. Had stuff like gaslighting, isolation, and silent treatment type stuff on it. Methods for manipulation tier list? Oh! Oh no. Oh no. That's terrible. All Halo games, literally all of them. Next page. Give me some more Wings of Fire G Fuel flavors. Don't know anything about it. South Park Ship Showdown. Don't know what that means. Airlines, why? The Owl House? I like that art style. I've never heard of that before. Looks cool though. Wow, there's so many lists and I don't know half of them. I'm knowing way less than I think I do. It was very funny. I'll have to watch it. See if there's anything in here that I would be able to do. Cereal? We haven't done cereal yet, I don't think. We can do cereal. Why not? Years tier list. So stupid. Oh. Can I just look up like key phrases popular? No. If I look up furry. All furry. I can talk. Ultimate furry species. Original furry species. A lot of species ones. Wow, there's a lot more than I thought. Maybe this was a terrible idea that I shouldn't have done. 900 plus characters? Oh my god, that is so many. Sent you the vid, I seen. These waifu ones are unhinged. Bears from media do if you're a furry. Sure. In part because I'm curious. Okay, I wanted to be sure it wasn't ridiculous. I will know none of them. But your boy fucking bored. furry feet. There's a furry feet too. Why? Wasn't one enough? Furry ratio images. Bone candy. We did the candy one originally, but I did it with a bunch of people. Maybe I should just leave them all out of it and be like, hey, this is my candy tier list. That's it? Okay. What are... I'm trying to think. Is there any other kind that I can think of that I would be able to do? Not off the top of my head. Okay, we've got a couple. Maybe the Hello? Hello, hello, hello. Can anybody hear me? There I am. Oh my freaking god. I hate this stupid microphone, man. I need a better cord. Or a better setup because it keeps popping out. Why does it always pop out? Should have plenty of scope to move. But it acts like it doesn't. There we go. Cause I'm bored. Smash double smash and marry double smash. Oh my god, there's a lot more going on than I thought. This was Hell of a Boss and I'm just gonna leave this as the normal S. You can take it for what you will. B. C. A D. And then just F's here. F. And then everything else can go away. Door tier list because I think this is funny. Why is it A+? S, you heathen. Wow, this is shorter than I thought. Is it really that short? Doors. Sure, why not? Cereal. How many do we got? Man, people are not as creative as I thought with cereals. F. You don't go E, you go F. And then for the bears, that's when it goes crazy. Okay. Sure. Why the hell not? Just type it once, you weird people. God, I only know like 4 of these characters. Okay. This one's not really Smash or Pass, it's just kind of whatever. What do we got? It's been a while since I've watched them, so I don't actually remember their names all that much. I'm really bad with names, you gotta remember that. I remember Alistair Serpentius, I think? I can't remember. You were in like one episode. I don't remember hardly anything about you. But you didn't seem bad. Serpentius. I remember you were her dad, I believe. I'd say low D, because I remember he didn't like the one guy for some reason. Just because he wasn't man enough. Moxie, I think. The man, the myth, the legend. I do remember him for sure. God, I wish I wasn't so bad at names. Why is there just a possum in here? I like his look. I like his style. I'd put him at a B. Her for sure. I love her. She's adorable and awesome. TV Man, who was in also End Episode. I like his style though. C. The Two Goat Boys. B. Vox, I do remember Vox. Vox is cool. I dig his style. I like the character design especially. Between B and A, I would put him at like a lower A, I think. I simp hard for that flat-faced fucked. I know you do. You have him as your background. God, I wish I could remember the name. The FBI agent? I don't really care. I don't know who you are either. Who the hell is that? Maybe she's from one of the new ones. I don't know you. Pig? S tier. You know he's S tier. I don't know what the possum is for. I don't understand the possum. I don't know who you are. I don't know. No, I do know you, but you were in one episode and you're a twat. She's kind of too hyper. Listen, what? What am I listening for? I'm all ears, bitch. These are the same character. His voice is so gravelly, though. I like him as a character, but his voice is so odd to me. And I do not like any of the songs he's in because of it. Sorry, I gotta put him in B. I know I'm going completely out of order here, but I'm knocking off people like I don't know or didn't care about. You were a side character, don't care. Don't know who you are, don't care. Don't know who you are, don't care. You were in one episode, also don't care. Weird baby thing, don't care. You know she's going at S tier. She's awesome. Angel Dust. Wow, I actually didn't know his name. Well, it's kind of hard not to with how much I have seen him. And Poison and all of his music being good. I'm back, had a customer. Fair. We're on Angel. I don't know if you know any of these people down here, but I don't recognize any of them. Outside of like the two agents and the news lady, who I don't care enough about to rate. Angel Dust, I'd say A. There's certain things that don't quite put him over the edge, but he's close to S. Who are you? I remember you had more personality, I think, than her, but you also had less lines. I don't know. He wasn't as quite in your face, so D, I guess. Can you zoom in a bit? I can barely see them. I can't even zoom in now that I think about it. Oh yeah, I can. There's the button. Most of the time it's not. Oh my God, why didn't I do that earlier? That would have helped. There we go. Bigger. Bigger. Or was she Moxie? She might have been Moxie. Who the hell was the other one? I can't remember his name. I don't know why I'm thinking Drax, but I don't think that was it either. Go away, fucking advertisement. She's a bitch. That one's really easy. F. I can't stand her in any way, shape, or form. She's all right. I'd put her with her dad. Feels right. Cherry Bomb, I do remember you. I like Cherry Bomb's design. I like her aesthetic. She's crazy. It's cool. So fifth one is Lilith. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, which one? This one? Wasn't that her mom? We still haven't seen her though yet, have we? Like outside of just pictures, I assume. She was on the beach. On the beach. I'm still gonna leave her in F tier, I guess, then, because apparently she's leaving so little of an impact that I don't even remember them being there. I can't remember his name. He was like one of the 7 deadly sins, I think. Third is 9th. You were also in one. I didn't really care. Her? Oh, I do remember her. No, I know who Stella was. I put her in F tier because she was a bitch. So she's in there for a different reason. No, I do remember her actually. You're totally right. She was in a very brief scene. I did like her though. Now that I remember her, but I don't know her enough. I put her in C then. Then I do know her. I do know her a little bit. I don't remember you. What was your name? I know who you are. You're fine. C, I guess. I actually like the side characters more than I do the main character in the show. They focus more on the side characters than the main person in the show. It feels like, anyway. I mean, we all know where he's going. He's hot. I'm not gonna deny it. Same with him. Love everything about him. I wish I could remember the names. I'm really... And I should know his name, especially because I love him and I talk about him all the time. I'm just an idiot. None of my brain is working. Same with him. They put him out to be kind of a loser, though. Like, he's this badass, but he can never win anything, even when it's like right in front of him. Imboy is Blitz. Yes, that's fucking why. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it focuses on him in... I forgot, we're doing both Helluva Boss and the other one. And, what the hell is it? Hazbin Hotel? He is the main character in Helluva Boss for sure, but in Hazbin, it doesn't focus on her that much. Like, it's kind of a side thing, you know? D tier. He was kind of whiny. I don't remember him being quite so active. Also don't care about you. She got violent at the end, which I kind of loved and was kind of funny, and I dig her look. I'm assuming this just means the angels. I do like their look. Seem kind of whiny. D. Vaguely remember you. You were her sister, brother, whatever. Don't know. Can't recall that much. B. They were all right. Moxie. A. I love Moxie. Apparently the internet does too, for different reasons. Luna. I know Luna. S. I love Luna. Stolas. Also S. Love Stolas. Serpentius. A. I liked them before. The eggs, they're cool. Then they gotta go with them. A. I remember his name is Loopty, I think. Kind of whatever. I love this character just because all they said was yeah, no. I don't know. Something about them was really funny. I remember seeing you in a scene. I like the look, but I don't know anything else about you. You're voiced by an amazing actor. You look cool. Can't remember your name. Wow, do I really like him more than Angel Dust? I guess I do. He's way more of a badass. Alistair. I've always liked Alistair. But do I like him that much? I don't know if I like him that much. I like her. She's awesome. Yeah. Cool design. Kind of boring character. Also kind of whiny. See. I'm putting you down here because, again, we already had one. I think. Did we place him? I have no idea. Did I place him? Where is he? Where the hell did I put him? I know I placed him. Yeah. Oh, there he is. Okay. I could not find him. I like him a lot. And you also were in one episode, so I don't really care. We should do this tier list together so I can help you remember. Yeah, that's probably almost every one of these. But I was bored and I needed to put something out for today, so tier list it was. There's my tier list. Door tier list. This one at least I can figure out. Go away, ads. Door dog. S tier. If you got a dog and you've got a door, then I like you. Immediately. Even if a guinea pig comes out of it. I won't question why. Secret doors are also S tier. Who doesn't want a secret door? I want to put one in my house at some point. I just don't know where I would put it. Did you see what I said about this tier list before? What, the door tier list? No, I did not. I missed it. It's an important tier list. Oh, is this going to define our relationship a little bit? I remember a lot is hinging on your opinion. Fair. Let me figure this out then. I think I'm correct on the first two. They're S tier. There's no denying that. You can't argue with me, and I don't think you will argue with me because Dog Door and also Hidden Room Door, we have had these discussions. Revolving Door. I haven't been in one in years. As a kid, they were definitely cooler because you could annoy your parents with them. I feel like they're kind of lower. I don't know. It's either A or B.
Ooh.
Variable. Hello. Ooh, indeed. Revolving doors. I haven't been in one in a while, so I am a little misinformed, but I'm gonna say B. I don't think they're quite A tier. They're not quite as amazing as they used to be. They become less of a novelty and more of a nuisance. C tier. Ooh, for you especially. I think that's why I have a little bit more leeway. I have working ankles. I've broken his ankles, everyone. Screen doors. Oh, tell me I'm wrong. You can't deny it. Well, the thing is, this is going back to your previous comment of helping me remember things. I want to do some of these when we do Tail Talk at some point, if we ever freaking do that. So get on it, bitch. Screen doors. I just threw out 2 of these. Now, if they're like the open door ones and not the sliding ones, they're better. I'm gonna go by the standard that these are not the sliding door ones, because if they were sliding doors, they would be D or F because of how freaking awful they are. They are always built poorly, they always break, and they always fall off the tracks. Those doors are terrible. Let me get this job and we can do Tail Talk on Saturdays or something. That'd be awesome. Now, if we're talking about the push doors, I would put them higher up because I like listening to a rainstorm, and if I don't have the air on, in my house and there is a like typhoon type store, I would like to open my main door and just have this one sitting there so I can hear it. Though they are a little flimsy, they do act as protection for your normal. You know what? I'm gonna put it. You can run into them sometimes, though. I've hit one with my face really hard before when I was younger. When we were on vacation one year. I'm gonna say, do you know what? I'm gonna put this at. I'm gonna put that at B, but I'm gonna put it up higher because it's like B plus, bridging on A. Normal door. Normal door. Do stub your toes on them sometimes walking into a room. It depends on if you have a thin door or a thick door, and this particular image is a thicker door. Is the most B tier door, in my opinion. I appreciate them. I will say that. I'm very critical of doors, if you couldn't tell. I'm only doing this because I've seen both Ice Cream Sandwich's video on it and Noodle's video on it, and they're both hilarious, and I freaking love the idea of just a really stupid door. I'm just setting that there for a moment because my arm itches. They're not as good as door, or they're not as good as just having an open archway, but they do keep all the heat in my room. Yeah, I'm gonna go B tier again. Whatever the fuck this is, that's insane looking. They're cool. I don't see them being very practical. They're like artsy house doors. Have you never seen those? I've seen how they open. I just don't understand them. They're not, are they? I just don't understand. Like, that's the thing. Like, they're impractical. They're cool. But does their coolness bring them high up enough? Clearly they're not A tier though, because you never see them anywhere. How do you lock that door? You can't lock that door. There's no way to lock that door. The engineer, and if it breaks, you're getting a replacement's going to be a bit. You know what? C tier. They seem like finger pinched city to me, dude. Yeah, that would hurt, especially if you're halfway through and then you go to like go through. I don't see those being that practical. What do you call these doors? Not ceiling doors. What the hell are they called? Maybe they are called ceiling doors. Attic doors. Thank you. Attic was the word I was looking for. Attics are useful. We don't have one. We have, I think, one in our house, but we don't store anything into them because they're a pain in the ass to get up into. It depends on if you have one with like the drop down ladders. Ours doesn't have that. The attic is my Atlantis. Ted, shut up. I'm having to think more about this than I thought. For fucking doors. D. I don't need to deliberate that much. These are the sliding doors, the ones that slide into the wall. And I'm gonna tell you, I do not like these doors. I had to paint them when I worked at my painting company. I do not like painting them. If you get anything lost in between the door, it's screwed. If you break them, they are impossible to change out. They're dumb. F tier. They're bad doors. And then barn doors. My family has a barn door. It was hand built. I don't know how they are if you buy them straight up. I kind of dig them, but they have that same impracticality as the spinny door thing, flip door, geometric, whatever the hell. They leave, there's a huge gap. If it's for, they don't make really any sense because it's mainly for aesthetic and that's it. Because if you have them in an entryway, that's the only place you can have them. They aren't really, how should I put this? They're not really going to do any of the things because you can't really lock them. If they fall off the railing, you're screwed. They're pretty heavy, at least the one my dad built is. And like the gap between the door and the actual frame is so big that there is no real privacy. It doesn't really make sense as a door. It's really just an aesthetic thing. And I think that's why it belongs in C with the other very much aesthetic door. So there's my door tier list. Take that for what you will. I don't know what to tell anyone. I don't know what the hell to do with that. Okay, moving on. Cereal. Not as much as I was hoping in here, and Special K is on here 3 times. Why? And they don't even have the best cereal on here, in my opinion. When I was a kid, possibly. We'll see. I'll mention it, and everybody will probably disagree with me, so we'll just jump in. They don't have. Oh no, they do have Fruit Loops. Okay, Apple Jacks. Wasn't ever a big fan. I preferred Fruit Loops myself because I don't. Cinnamon's okay, but it doesn't really. I'm not an apple cinnamon guy. I guess I'm not really that much of a cinnamon guy either. I like it on like sweet buns and sweet rolls and shit like that. Like what do you, the Cinnabon, like those type of things. Those are great. And like cinnamon raisin bread toast, those are really good too. But I've never really jived with Apple Jacks. It doesn't taste quite right. I'm not a big apple pie guy, so. And apple pie is kind of that same aesthetic, but I did like Cinnamon, and I actually don't know what the other character's name was because he was just so kind of whatever. I would say I'd put him in B. Cheerios, do they have Honey Nut? Okay, normal Cheerios then. Normal Cheerios are, hold on, waffle crisp, hold on, waffle crisp clears, no diff. What are you talking about? I'm confused. I've been listening to the same song for 6 hours now. Fair. You're not talking about my playlist, right? Is it changing? I hope it is. Sounds like it is. Well, we haven't been live 6 hours. What am I talking about? I don't know what I'm saying. No, I figured it out, luckily. Normal Cheerios. They're not bad. They always have it means no difficulty. Like Waffle Crisp is so good that it blasts all other cereals out of the water. I've never even heard of Waffle Crisp. I've never heard of it or had it. I'm sure you'll have something to say about that. Yep, I knew it. Normal Cheerios. They always depict it in this bowl with big piles of fruit in it. Nobody has this bowl and nobody has fruit in their fucking Cheerios. C tier. It's okay. It's not great. I always had to put sugar in it when I was a kid, but I was a kid, so. Wheat Chex. They're gross. Don't like them. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. you're all gonna hate me, but I'm not into Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I don't think it's that great. Fucking based? Are you talking about Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Am I based in saying that Cinnamon Toast Crunch is not that great? Thank you, motherfucker. I know Brian has to be seething because I think we've had an argument about this before. Waffle crisp, that's what that is. I have never had that. It sounds like something I would like though. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is just they're just not good. It makes the milk taste bad. I don't want cinnamon in my, I already said I'm not a cinnamon guy. I don't want cinnamon in my sugar. Wait, what happened? I was helping a customer. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is D tier. That's where I put it. And I thought we had an argument about this because you're like, what are you talking about? It's so good. Either no taste or overly dick tier. Depending on the spoon you got. I would never use a really big spoon. Something about using a really big spoon when it comes to cereal makes it worse. And I would say the same thing for French Toast Crunch. I've never had it, but I can't imagine it tastes any different. Like, I guarantee you it's probably the same. It's a decent cereal, but I liked it more as a kid, not as a cereal though. I liked the cinnamon milk. I just don't like it. I'm a big spoon type of guy. You can be my big spoon anytime. Cocoa Puffs, which I'm... Oh, I thought it was spelled differently up here. Cocoa Puffs are good. I don't give a shit what anybody says. They're not the best. If you're going chocolate cereals, Cocoa Pebbles is the best, in my opinion. I'm not that tall. I don't know if I can be the big spoon to you. I mean, you still can. You don't have to be tall. I'll be the big but small spoon. We're talking about small spoon position, but big spoon in the sense of what I am. That makes S tier milk. No, I disagree. I think that the milk just is no good. I have had Cinnamon Toast Crunch like twice. I don't like it in any form. Their milk tusks, bleh. So I can squeeze you hard though. Fair, I'll take it. Cocoa Puffs are good. B tier. B tier. Cookie Crisp. They don't taste like fucking cookies. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Do you know what's closer to cookies when it comes to cereal is the Oreos themed cereal. That one was closer to a cookie than Cookie Crisp. I love the mascot. Mascot is hot. He's cool. He's freaking out. I love him. His cereal though, his cereal ain't that great. Honey Puffs is okay. This is where I'm gonna bring in the part I was talking about earlier, that they don't have the best cereal. I fucking love Honey Puffs. The like puff wheat cereal with honey. I fucking love those. Those to me would be S tier so fast. I love those so much. Cookie Crisp though, C tier. Cookie Crisp is not that great. It doesn't taste like a fucking cookie. If it did, I would have had it for every fucking meal. We might have to add cereal to this list because they're lacking. Do you know what? In fact, hold on. Can we? I looked up furry earlier. Cereal. I think that's how you spell cereal. Let me open up these. Best and worst cereal. Let me see if these. Oh my god, I don't even know what half of these fucking are. No, I said go away. We'll come over here and take care of some of the ones that aren't on this list over here, because this list is not that big. They need more. You strong but you stink cereal. That happens when you play the cushion for Big Musky. Okay. Pops had phenomenal commercials in the 90s. The Pops commercials were freaking hilarious. It was just kids who were like super obsessive with Pops, and there was a time when I was a kid and Pops were fucking delicious, but I think I can remember the taste. Pops are S tier or S plus. Fight me. Wow, you have a strong opinion about these. They were good when I was a kid, and I I will say they're iconic enough because I can still remember the taste of them. I can, like, they're not bad. The more I'm like trying to rationale against it, the more I'm like, it's actually good. Can drown in a bowl of cinnamon milk. I don't know why I just thought that said China milk. I was like, what are you talking about? I'm gonna go A tier on Pops. I do think they're good. I can still remember the taste, and that should say something. Like, I can't just visualize, I can tastize it as I'm talking about it. Now I kind of want some. I don't understand that. They had to have left enough of an impression. Frosted Flakes. Frosted Flakes are delicious. They are super high in sugar. I don't know where they get off giving this athletic bullshit about Frosted Flakes. Nobody's buying it. They're called Frosted Flakes. Nobody is going to eat these and then go out and run a marathon and feel good about themselves. That being said, Frosted Flakes are delicious. Tony can frost my flakes any day of the week, but I'm not a fan of his cereal. I think his cereal is okay. I'm going B tier. Fruit Loops. Toucan Sam. Awesome character. Decent commercials. Really bad father? Uncle? I forget. Excuse me. I remember in their commercials, he had like kids or something, and he would just like send them off, like, fuck off, leave me alone. Hold on. Okay, music is still playing. Good. Fruit Loops, they're all right. I kind of feel like they're C tier, in my opinion. They're kind of just whatever. Fruity Pebbles. Fruity Pebbles are the superior fruity. Fucking Jesus, I can't articulate words because I keep having cereal. Putting Fruit Loops in C tier during Pride Month? Yeah, I will, because they're fucking Fruit Loops. But I'll take Fruity Pebbles with the two men on it, and I'll put that all the way up in fucking either A or S because I like Fruity Pebbles that much. I'll put them all the way up here. Fruity Pebbles are delightful. No, do you know what? I gotta drop them down to A because Cocoa Pebbles exists. And Cocoa Pebbles is A tier or S tier for sure. Grape Nuts. Enough said. I don't need to say anything. The two men A. Flintstones getting you rock solid. Barney maybe. I'm not. Yeah. Fred's kind of whatever. Barney's where it's at. Barney's the dude. Barney's the hookup, man. You want to just hang with Barney all day. Honeycomb. A tier. I'm not even arguing it. Honeycomb was my fucking shit in Barney's closest friend. Barney's closet gay. Fred is racist. Those are my headcanons. Honeycomb is S tier. What do you mean? It doesn't quite push it to S tier for me. It's just below, but I will say this. I'm going to actually put it up at the top of A because it's that good. It's very close to A, but it's not quite S. I have a particular, let me open this up. And let me bring it over here real quick. I have a particular love for their insane mascot from the early 2000s because it's ridiculous. Like, look at this thing. What the fuck even are you? It looks like a haunting. But this character was so fucking fun to me. Oh my god. They were just wild. Terry Crews, what the hell? Did Terry Crews advertise honeycombs? That's amazing. Maybe honeycomb should go as soon as you get Terry Crews involved in anything. I feel like it's got to go up. It's Terry Crews. Okay, it's S tier now. It's S tier. That pushed it over the edge. I said it was right on the edge, and that pushed it over because I had no idea. Honey Nut Cheerios. B. They're good. They're the. I'm on a horse. That wasn't the Terry Crews one. That was the other guy. I don't even know his name because he's not Terry Crews. So why would I? Honey Nut Cheerios are good. They're not A tier. They make me feel like an adult. They made me feel like an adult as a kid, and they're not bad. I'd say B. Kix taste like cardboard, and everybody knows it. You only bought them because you were either poor and your mom had coupons, or they had been sitting in the back of your pantry forever, and it's the only thing they have left to eat. Life cereal also sucks. The only thing it doesn't give you life. It takes life away. That's what it does. Life is being drained from you when you eat life. Life, much like life, it tastes like shit. Terrible cereal. These are all bland and gross. Kix and life are... You don't even deserve to be on this list. It was Terry Crews. Fuck you. No, it wasn't. I distinctly remember it being the other guy. Was it? Maybe I'm completely wrong. I could have sworn it was the other one. Lucky Charms. Everybody likes them for their marshmallows. That's it. Your marshmallows are the only thing you got, Lucky. You got nothing else. You're a failure. Anyway. Lucky Charms. D tier. It's the rest of the cereal. The rest of the cereal wouldn't be bad if they had it like split properly between marshmallows and the like I don't even know, the fucking dirt. But the proportions are completely off. You get like one marshmallow for like every 20 dirts. So the ratio is completely off, and they know it. D. Not that great. Mini Wheats unfrosted, you lacking. Nobody likes these cereals. You guys are all bland. But you're not as bad as Kix or Life, so you know you come up from those. Frosted Mini Wheats, on the other hand, Frosted Mini Wheats are good, but there's a certain way you have to eat Frosted Mini Wheats. The only way to eat them is you have to have... You can only grab one at a time on your spoon, and you have to have the frosted side in a way to where the frosted side is going on your tongue first. Then you eat it. That is the only way you should eat Frosted Mini Wheats. If you eat them the other way, you're doing it wrong. Terry Crews did Old Spice commercials, but not that specific one. I know that. That's what I was talking about. Like, he did the Old Spice stuff, but I don't even know how to say that. How do you say that? Shia Mustafa? Hopefully I'm not butchering that. Yeah, Terry Crews did it way better. I loved Terry Crews. I love Terry Crews. Terry Crews is awesome. But that is the only, anyway, that is the only way to eat Frosted Mini Wheats. If you're not eating Frosted Mini Wheats that way, and you don't like Frosted Mini Wheats, challenge yourself to eat like that, and you will find that they are delicious. B tier. There is no argument here. Raisin Bran. I hate raisins, but in Raisin Bran, for some reason, they fucking hit different. You don't need sugar. Those Raisin Bran just make it right. Especially especially if you get the Raisin Bran Crunch one, which has like granola in it. That's pretty freaking good. I would put it low B, maybe high C. I can't really decide. I think I'm gonna go low B. They're good, and I recommend Raisin Bran Crunch if they still sell it. I think they still do. Rice Krispies. They're good as an ingredient. I'm not a big fan of Rice Krispie treats, but I will recognize that they are better than the actual cereal. As a cereal themselves, I don't think I could really go much higher than a D, but because they are a decent ingredient, I will give them the lowest D tier possible. They're just not that great. Special K, I have actually never had these, but I'm gonna take a stab at what I'd probably think. Special K chocolate would probably be a low C. Red Berry would probably also be a low C, maybe a high D. Probably a low C though, and because I think the original would come in at a just normal D. That would be my guess. So those are the ones that are on this list. We're gonna jump over here to get rid of some of these other ones. Shit kind of sucks, not bad. I'm still gonna S A B C. I almost spelled kind of sus. D, and then F. F here. Okay. I'm gonna go through the ones that we hadn't seen that they should have included. Cheerios chocolate. Where did I put that one on this one? I put the normal. So Honey Nut is on B and normal is on C. I would say it's probably still a B. I'm kind of skipping around. I know. B. Cocoa Pebbles. S. Like I said, they're delicious. Cocoa Krispies is lesser, but I would put them in A. They managed to bring back their cereal by doing that. Crave chocolate. I never had these. I always wanted to have them as a kid. Still haven't had them. So I have no knowledge or basis for if they're any good or not. So I'm not going to do those ones. Oreos O's is fucking delicious. These are A tier all day. I don't quite want to put them in S tier. They kind of suck, not gonna lie. Crave, I've never had them. Oreos O's are so fucking good. I haven't had them in so long, but if you want a cookie for breakfast as a kid, those are the ones you ask for. Not the fucking Cookie Crisp. Those are way closer. Never had Golden Grams, but I imagine it's probably the same thing as Cinnamon Toast. So, yeah. Honey Bunches of Oats, probably. Oh, this one's wrong. It's supposed to be C. Honey Bunches of Oats, I imagine, is kind of like the Raisin Bran, but it lacks the raisin part, which actually brings it down. I think D. It'd probably be D. Oops, All Berries. I haven't had All Berries. I'm gonna say this is in. Oh no, Captain Crunch is on here. I haven't had the All Berries. I haven't had the Crunch Berries. Captain Crunch is good. It's B tier. You are so wrong about Honey Bunches of Oats. Why? Where does it belong? I haven't really had it. I'll admit, but it feels like something I would put in D. They have Frosted Krispies, really? Didn't know that. What else in here? Trix. Trix is a good one. It's definitely better than where did I put Lucky Charms? It's definitely better than that. It's better than Fruit Loops. It's better than Cookie Crisp. It's not, it might be a little better than this, but less than this. I think I'm gonna have to go B tier on Trix. And I would say Captain Crunch is ahead of Trix, in my opinion. It's not even close to Raisin Bran. It's basically Frosted Flakes with small clusters of oats, all drizzled in honey. It's like B tier at the least. I will say then that I don't know enough about it to really place it, so I'll put it in B tier for you, if that makes you feel better. What else do we got in here that I've had that I haven't checked yet? Cornflakes. Cornflakes are in the same bucket as Rice Krispies. They're more of an ingredient, but the story behind them is funny. And I would put them at a low C. Buying you some immediately, 50-pound off Amazon. Okay, seriously, do not actually buy that. I hope you're kidding. And I hope you're kidding about buying me some immediately, because I'm not in the cereal mood. We already talked about Wheat Thins and the proper way to eat them. Reese's Puffs cereal. I hadn't had these in a while, but I do vaguely remember the taste. Everybody knows the jingle from the early 2000s. They were good advertisers. And the reason I say that is because while they were advertised great, they fucking sucked. Reese's Puffs cereal was awful. It didn't taste like a Reese's Puff. Well, it did taste like a Reese's Puff. It didn't taste like a Reese's in any way, shape, or form. It didn't taste of peanut butter. Like, even what does it say? Like real Reese's something or other? Bullshit. I don't even know what they said. If it says anything pertaining to Reese's, bullshit. It tastes like dog food. Sorry, I had to check on my dog because now I was thinking about it. They were advertised great, and the jingle deserves all the fucking praise. But Reese's Puffs themselves, they fucking suck, bro. They're fucking terrible. And I don't care for them. I don't want no fucking Reese's Puff. Hold on. Anyway, that covers, I think, all my cereal bases. Maybe there's some others that I'm not thinking of. We could go back to candy and do that one again, and I can give my own opinions. Candy. What? Basic candy tier list. Relevant candy tier list. All candy? Oh, that is a lot of candy. We can go through that. Why not? We can run through this one real quick because this one kind of just showed up here. Now, I don't really know enough about any of these. Fuck it. We're going to candy. I know candy. Candy's delicious. 100 grand. Let me zoom out a little bit here. Boop. So I can get more of a look-see. See. They don't have normal Reese's? Why don't they have normal Reese's? Oh, this candy list is lacking a bit. I see some things that are going to be controversial for some people. Don't let Lep's boyfriend know you're talking about 100 grand. Yeah, we already know how he feels about 100 grand. He's wrong though. 100 grand, A tier. 100 grand is delicious. He can shut his whore mouth. He's wrong. They're good. 100 grands are good. They're not amazing. Maybe B. I'd say B actually. Airheads Extreme. These are the little bites. They're kind of just like, I'm pretty sure they're just the they're like a fruit roll up, but they're dusted in like either sugar or sour. They're kind of lackluster. I'd say D. Actual Airheads though, I'm putting that in S all day. I think they're fucking delicious. I love Airheads. They're a little bit on the hard side. They'd probably be very low on S, bordering on A, but they just make it to S, in my opinion. Almond Joy, garbage. Almond Joys are terrible. There is no joy. And Almond, I don't know who you are, but your candy sucks. Babe Ruths, they've existed for a long time. It's weird to see like a sports person with a name still be that relevant. More like Almond, get the fuck out of here. Babe Ruths are pretty decent. They're C. I have craved one in recent times actually, but they are good. Baby Bottle Pops were during a really weird time in the early 2000s and early 90s, I think. I really remember the advertising for them being fun. The actual candy itself is very odd. They feel inferior to Ring Pops, I will say that. But where do I say you go? Babe Ruth was a good baseball player for his time, but if he saw people nowadays pitching a 95, he'd piss themselves and start crying. Well, they don't train as much. They couldn't quite drink as much as they do now, or they drink more back then than they did now. They weren't in the greatest of shape, and everybody's on steroids at this point, so you know, it's I think he was in a time where the sport was, no, not even that actually. And if you ever actually see, but he couldn't had Coke, which would have made him better. If you ever see the actual video of him calling his shot, because there is actual footage of that moment, I think it was all bullshit. I don't know who said he called his shot. He didn't fucking call his shot. That's a load of shit. And in my opinion, it never happened. Anyway, back to Baby Bottle Pop, what we were talking about. Baby Bottle Pops are okay, but they're not for me. They're kind of meh, actually. They're not that... They're odd. I don't understand them. I'm just gonna put them down here. Skittles. I don't like Skittles. Something about the way they feel very grainy when you chew them. They're super hard. I'm not so much of a fruity candy guy unless it's like a gummy. I'm gonna say D tier, probably low D. I have this group of like 19-year-olds who always come in and get Baby Bottle Pops, and I'm like, really? Dude, those are people who life hasn't hit them yet. Like, once it does, don't worry. They'll go from Baby Bottle Pops to Fireball, probably. Twizzlers. Black licorice is terrible. I want to put... Okay, they actually have the other Twizzlers on here. Yeah, black bleh. It's just inferior to regular red licorice, in my opinion. Butterfingers are kind of meh. Cadbury cream eggs, I've had one time. Meh. Candy canes, great for decoration, but not really for anything else. You can get the normal mints. They're easier to eat. You don't get your hands sticky. Meh. Werther's Originals, kind of whatever. Cherry Sours, never had them, so I'm gonna put them in D tier because they sound like something I would like, but I can't confirm enough to go all the way. Chewy Runts, hated getting these when I was a kid in my freaking I could not stand getting these when I was a kid and we would go trick-or-treating. They were terrible. They don't taste very good. They're low D, but they're not quite E. E is like, if I got these, I would throw them out. D is like, I'll eat them, but it's kind of it might depend on my mood whether I like them or not. Candy cigarettes. I don't think they even sell these anymore. Not in the US anyway. They might. You would eat the D? Oh yeah, I would. Shut up. The candy cigarettes were really, really cool when I was a kid. They tasted not that great. I would say C tier for the cool factor. Yeah, that's where I'm gonna leave it. Now listen, you motherfuckers. We're gonna get into a talk here for a second. Because these are circus peanuts. Okay. Circus peanuts are fucking good. And I don't care what any of you say. They get flacked on way too much. You're all wrong. You're all incorrect. They're not S tier and they're not A tier. I will admit that. But they are way better than anybody gives them credit for. And there's a certain way you should be eating them. You shouldn't just be chowing down. You take one peanut and you kind of you tuck it back behind your like right jaw a little bit and you kind of gnaw at it and slowly eat away at it. Now somebody told me these are banana flavors. If you cut off your tongue and have 3 chromosomes, listen you motherfucker. Listen here, you motherfucker. This is my tier list. You're not even fucking allowed to be here if I determine that to be the case. I will mute your ass and you won't be saying shit. They're C tier. They're better. They are better. Whisper dirty things into my ears, please. Hold on.
Yeah.
Dirty things. Bitch, circus peanuts are good. I don't know who the hell says they're banana flavored. They are not fucking banana flavored. I don't care what anybody says. They're not bad. And I don't give a shit what anybody says. They're okay. That's it. They're not great, but they are definitely better than black licorice. You don't even know. For some reason, when people do the ASMR, I get insta goosebumps. I will agree they're not banana flavored. Fuck you. Maybe we'll do an ASMR episode at some point. Do you like that? I got the voice for it, I think. I got a decently low voice. I sound a lot different when I'm not like speaking like super quickly and normal. I'm about to bust. They're doogie flavored. God, I hate you, man. See, talk about chromosomes missing. You couldn't even spell dookie right. I'm sorry, man. I don't care. I wish you. There are certain things like I wish people here. We'll try to make this a little deeper. There's certain things that I wish people could taste from my perspective because they would taste so much better. It was my phone, not me. You can't blame technology for everything, babe. I think it's you. Even your phone knows peanuts aren't worthy of being called dookie. I can and I will. No. I'll lock the doors of the house. You're not coming in tonight or in the morning. I'm not picking you up. You're going to walk home and find out the doors are locked. It's going to be because of your disrespect. Okay, let's move on. I've had enough of arguing that. Hershey's Cookies and Cream, I think, are a little overrated. It seems like people really like them. Way more than they should. That being said, Hershey's Cookies and Cream is not bad. They're not as good as our follow-up contender here, so, and they're definitely better than a regular Hershey's, so I would put them in a high B position. Now, Crunch Bars. Crunch Bars are fucking S tier all day. There are three. In fact, Crunch Bars are one of three candy bars that I would say essentially reaches a tier beyond S even. And that's Reese's, Crunch Bars, and fucking bugs in the room. Let me see if they actually have it down here. Okay, they do. Fucking this bug. And either Snickers or Musketeers. I can't remember which one. It might have been a Musketeers. But those belong in something that's beyond. It's Reese's, you twat. What do you mean? Oh, shush. This bug is bothering the hell out of me. Is it gonna leave me alone? Yeah, come back to the mic. See what happens. Did I get him? Stupid bug. Anyway, where were we? Oh, yes. Crunch Bars. Crunch Bars are phenomenal. I don't get them very often only because Reese's makes so many variants that are slightly better. But when we're talking baseline, Reese's versus Crunch Bar, it's going to be a 50-50 toss up. And they definitely belong in something that's beyond S tier, in my opinion. They're freaking delicious. Now, Hershey's Dark Chocolate, on the other hand, like 5 pounds of Reese's Tree. I did eat 5 pounds of Reese's Trees in about a month because it was good. I was going on a diet and I'm like, I'm going to order these and just eat them all and then I'm going to diet. And then I didn't do that. But it was worth it. Dark chocolate is a tar flavored shit brick and they're awful. Dots, C tier, they're all right. Juicy Drop Pops. I remember really wanting them at one point in my life, and then I had one, and they were kind of just whatever. And they look more like keychain like devices than they do candy. In fact, I think you could clip them on your belt originally was like the idea. They feel 90s aesthetic as fuck. The juice is good, but you would normally just pop the thing off, then drink the juice, and then lick the lolly. I'd put it at a low B tier. Keychain hand sanitizer bottles. Yeah, they do kind of look like that, don't they? But not much higher. Dum Dums. Here's the thing. I don't think in the entirety of my life, ever, I don't think I've ever bought a Dum Dum, but I've always ended up having them. Dum Dums just appear. They just exist. Anytime, if you just walk down the street, you'll probably run into a Dum Dum somewhere on the street. And I'm not talking about the people, I'm talking about the candy. Yes, Dum Dums are better than Tootsie Pops, but Blow Pops beat Dum Dums. Dum Dums are good. That's really what I was getting at. Low B, high C. Swedish Fish. Swedish Fish are delightful. If you don't like a Swedish Fish, what are you even doing with your life? Me and Brian, when we were in college, we had like a 2-pound bag of Swedish Fish before we left our apartment. It was kind of our like, we were about to leave and it was, we were about to leave college and it was like a treat for us essentially because we were just like buying a bunch of stuff and we were gonna have like a watch party with just me and him watching stuff in the living room because we moved our bed from the bedroom to the living room because we were moving out in a couple weeks and we wanted everything to be in the living room so we could just grab it all and move it right out the door. And we had a 2-pound bag of Swedish fish. Now, when you eat a lot of things in repetition, they don't taste very good. But I've gone back to Swedish fish after a bit of time, and they still rock. And Swedish fish, I would say, are A-tier candies. Swedish fish are good gummy candies. They're not too soft, though. They're a little bit on the somewhat... What the fuck Flake looks like. Remember, we were constantly trying to toss and catch them in our mouths. I do. Because when you have a fish, you gotta make them flop. You know? It's just the way it is. Swedish fish are delicious. Lifesaver candies, if it's the gummy ones, they are definitely higher tier. The hard candies are high C tier, in my opinion. They're pretty good. Fun Dip is all right. A lot of people really love Fun Dip, and I don't really ever understand it. The candy stick was never that great to me, and if you get Fun Dip, and the powder is what was the best thing, but if you're gonna get a Fun Dip for the powder, why not just get Pixie Sticks? Because Pixie Sticks was just the powder in a tube, a straw basically. But the mini, you can't get the mini ones. You had to get the fucking, they had Pixie Sticks at certain stores you could go to, and they were like the size of your thumb that you could put into it. Those are the ones you get. Fun, and that to me, the fact that they make that and you can get that makes Fun Dip an inferior product, because the sticks weren't that great. I don't know if there's something I was missing, but it was always kind of chalky. I never really liked it. I would eat the stick first, and then I would just pour the powder in, because I was like, the stick's the worst part. So I'll just finish that first, and then I'll fucking swallow down the Fun Dip. I'm missing Fun Dip powder, citric acid, and Monster Energy is calling it battery acid. I've never tried that. I am curious now, though, I'll admit. Fun Dip to me was a B tier candy. It's not bad. It has a strong showing with the powder, but the actual dipping mechanism is lacking. Gobstoppers kind of have the same feel as Chewy Runs. I don't think they're that good. Good and Plenty is licorice flavored. They aren't that great. I never really had a Good and Plenty because I do like red licorice, but I don't like those. Mr. Goodbar, they have peanuts. I've never liked them. Something about the peanuts doesn't taste right. I don't want peanuts in my chocolate. Okay. Good and Plenty are black licorice. Okay, yeah, they're not that good then. Gummy bears are fucking good. But are they good enough for A? They're below Swedish fish. But everything else in B, I feel like it's better than. I've got to put it, I think, I gotta go A, I think, for gummy bears. Gummy food is just good. Heath bars, I haven't had a Heath bar, I think, ever, actually. E/never had. I'm gonna call it, because I've never had a Heath bar. Not to my knowledge, anyway. I think these are Hershey almonds. Hershey almonds are terrible. Almonds aren't that great. They're terrible for the environment, from what I understand. And I don't want them in my fucking chocolate. Just give me a normal chocolate bar. Speaking of which, Hershey's chocolate, better than Hershey's cookies and cream, because s'mores exist. More of an ingredient. Hershey's chocolate bars, pretty good. Their chocolate sauce, not so much. High Chews. I've had one once, but I don't remember the flavor. I'm just gonna stick all the High Chews down here because I've never really had any of them. I think they're kind of just whatever. Hot Tamales, D tier. They're pretty okay. Jelly beans, it depends on the time, but they're pretty freaking good, especially these ones that are flavored. The roasted marshmallow jelly bean is up there. Butt tier? What's butt tier? I went through a lot of things really quick. Jolly Ranchers are delicious. Jolly Ranchers Chews, C tier. Gummy Sour, A tier. And the originals are just B tier. Sours are way better. Butter popcorn jelly beans are the best. I always like the roasted marshmallow ones the most. Bueno, I've never had any of the Kinder Pro. No, I did have these not too long ago. I think you gave me one, Brian. And I think they were just kind of okay. Hershey Kisses, I vibed with them when I was a kid. I had a certain way of eating them. Is I would like tilt the sharp point down, or maybe I would do it up. I can't remember quite. I'd have to have one in front of me to eat it. And I would bite like the top tip off, and then I would roll them in. Yeah, I did bite the nipple part off first, but then I would suction cup them to the roof of my mouth basically, and I would just keep sucking on them from there. I was really weird. Okay. They're C tier. They're worse than a chocolate bar. Laffy Taffy, they're pretty okay. C tier. Chewy lemon heads, I've never had the chewies. I've had regular lemon heads. I don't even know if those are on here. They are. In that case, I'm gonna put these in never had because I've never had them. Lifesavers mints, those are teachers candies that they give out because children smell. D tier. Peanut M&Ms, trash. Regular M&Ms, Deesh. Mike and Ike's, better than Deesh. Milky Way, A tier all day. And Mounds is garbage. What? Like I said, I was weird. Mr. Beast chocolate, I've never had those. Don't know anything about them. Nerds gummy clusters, a lot of people like these. I never got into them. I always thought the combination of textures, and you never had M&M? No, I've had M&Ms. M&M's peanuts are just garbage. Milky Way is disgusting. Oh, Milky Way is delicious. I love a fucking Milky Way. Nougat and caramel. Nerds gummy clusters though, I am a weirdo, I'm not gonna deny that. Nerds gummy clusters I never liked because there was too many like textures clashing. You've got the crunchy clusters and the really soft gumminess, and it just always tasted kind of funky, but they weren't awful. I'd say D tier, probably pretty high up on the D tier list. I'm not gonna lie. Nerds are phenomenal. Are they a? I think they're high B. Nerds are pretty good. They're high B. Sweet Tarts, I love Sweet Tarts as a kid. I would put them in A personally. They're chewy, but they're hard. You can suck on them or eat them straight up. They were nice candies. Payday I'd put in the same category as Babe Ruth. And I recently was craving one. They're not bad. I've never had these. I don't even know what they are. Gummy worms? Gummy holes? Pineapple, maybe? Maybe that's what they are. Pop Rocks. Pop Rocks are a novelty. They're not bad, but they're not great. They're kind of just there. Push Pops. In sour versions are amazing. Those gummy donuts, gummy holes, gummy goo, I've never had them. Push Pops they're just lollipops, but I think they're not bad. I remember they would get kind of everywhere and they were really sticky. They're designed poorly. I'd rather just have a lollipop. And I think that puts them in D. Razzles, never had them. Reese's Cups, you know where this boy is going. It's going to the fucking top. I didn't even mean to drop it in the sea. I should have been shot for it even being there. Reason? What the fuck? Resin? Your name's terrible. No. Rolo. Rolo's all right. D or C. Runts. I mixed these up with somebody else. Oh no, those are chewy runts. What's the difference? I guess chewy runts belongs down here. It's the runts one I was thinking of. Never mind. Gummy goo is the I know who gummy goo is. I thought you meant they were the snack called for a second. What is that? I like the donut. It's sucks them so hard and stuck my tongue through them. I've never had one. I need to have one. Well, one is chewy. Yeah, but I can't picture a candy that hard being chewy. And look, they look shiny. Like they have that candy coating. When I was still doing football, I was sponsored by Trolli. Trolli makes good food. I like sour gummy food. Three Musketeers is my other god candy. I grew up with Three Musketeers. I fucking love Three Musketeers. Nougat is just delicious. Lifesaver mints. We already did these. Yeah. What's the difference between the green and blue packaging? I have no idea. Normal Skittles. I'd put it in the same category. I just don't like Skittles. Smarties, I have a soft spot for. My grandma always used to have them. I think they're pretty good. I'd put them in the low B tier. You just talk about gummy lifesavers. What do you mean? Those aren't gummy lifesavers though. Blue is peppermint, green is winter green / spearmint. It's mint. Mint is mint. Make my breath go ha. Yeah, I've had gummy lifesavers, but I haven't had these. Those aren't lifesavers. I've never had these powder ones. Snickers is pretty good. I would put it in high A tier. I like a good Snickers every once in a while. Sour Patch. Everybody likes Sour Patch. I don't really understand it. I think they're a little too sticky. Sweet Tarts isn't what I thought, actually. I'm gonna drop that down to B now that I remember what it is, because one of my favorite candies is coming up here in a second. Sour Patch is all right. I would put kind of all of these in B because I don't really think there's that much of a difference. I haven't really always had the variety packs. I think they're just kind of too hard, in my opinion. There's an all peach pack of Sour Patch and it's amazing. Isn't that what those things are called? Aren't those peach rings? Actually, now that I think about it, isn't that what they call those? My brother freaking loves these Sour Punch bites. They're pretty good. I would put them in probably B. I imagine they'd be a little bit. This one probably I think is a little better than Sour Patch. Spree. Actually, football. Oh, you mean like kickball? Yours is more football. I never understood why we call it football, but it's whatever. I had to stop when I had an injury at the worst time. Yeah, that sucks, man. Anyway, Spree. Spree is an amazing candy. These are the ones I was thinking of when I said Sweet Tarts. And I think I only put them in B. I'm putting them in A. I don't know why I put them that low. Spree is fucking a good candy. They're hard, but they're soft. They're chewy. They got a right amount of tang and sour to them. I think they're good. Starburst, I think Now and Laters are actually superior than over Starburst. These kind of suck, like low D tier. These are good. Don't know where. I think at a certain point, when you reach a certain age, there's an aisle of old people candies and food that just appear out of the blue. You never see it before, and the only time as soon as you hit like 65, there it is. The old people aisle of candy and food. You got those the strawberry candies. You get like those, oh my god, what is it? They're like creamy fruit flavor candies. I don't know how to really describe it. I wish I could remember the name of them. I was at the inner choosing for a big German football club's youth league. If I got in there, I would have gotten paid for playing ball. Aw, dude, that sucks. Oh, that actually really is bummy. Or bummy. Jesus, I'm thinking gummies. That does suck, like genuinely. Creamy food is what they called me in high school. Stop it. Why must you be like this? Sweet tart gummies, never had them, but they sound pretty good. I've never had them. I do have a whole thing that I've never had. I should probably follow into that. Sweet tart ropes bite. I haven't had those, but I have had the ropes, and the ropes are fucking delicious. One of the best candies I've ever had. Skittles, you still lacking. I don't care. Twizzlers, I'm always in the mood for, but they're never around. I'd say high B. Twizzlers are good. They are red licorice. Black licorice is terrible, but red licorice Twizzlers are good. Whatchamacallit, never had them. Warheads, I haven't had in a long time. If you are a sour person, these are the candies you're getting. And they are delicious. They don't, well, here, actually, now that I think about it, they're delicious until all of the sour malic acid is gone. After that, the candy kind of sucks itself. I'd have to say C. It balances itself out. The sourness is so high up there that it's good for a bit. I mean, hell, people have had their mouths bleed from having so much. But the actual candies don't taste that very good. Twizzlers are good to sip rum and cokes through. I used to be that way when I was a kid, and I never understood why. I don't think they were that good for drinking soda, because they would always jam up. You would have to you'd have to turn them sideways and kind of feather out the hole so that way it would be big enough to actually get the drink in. But then it would become kind of slowly pasty-ish. I don't know. You had rum and cokes as a kid. Oh, rum and cokes. I see what you're talking about. I thought you meant like the fucking just the Coke part. I don't know why I didn't read that right. I'm tired, okay? When I was a kid, I was sipping rum through candy. Shut up! Dude, it is like 1 a.m. almost. It's not my fault. I only decided to do this because it's 1 a.m. Anyway, Willy Wallaby Soft and Chew. They look delightful, but I've never had them. They're also down here. I've never had them. High Chews we already covered. I've also never really had those. Whoppers. Whoppers are okay. I can't think of the British term for them. What do they call it? Malt balls, I think. Thanks, Promise Lamau. Whoppers stay up until 5 a.m. or later on weekends. I used to. I haven't been doing that as of late. Like in the past few months, I haven't actually. I used to be that way. Now I'm kind of falling out of it. I've been going to bed a little bit earlier, like 2 a.m. ish. Before I would stay up the whole night, but not so much these days. Whoppers are good. They were better when I was a kid, but I do think they lack something, in my opinion. Bruh, I'm German. We start drinking at 12, and at 16, we already went through 4 different anonymous alcoholics groups. Fair. Trolley Sour Bite Crawlers. These things are fucking delicious. Delicious. Are they? I think they are in the A tier category. I never get them, but God, they are good. And I really want them right now. York Peppermint Patties. This one has a special connection for me. My Grammy, my great grandma, she always had these or laying around, and I kind of loved them. Zero bars, never had those. They look. Is it white chocolate? What is a zero bar? Hold on. I gotta look this up. Zero bar. In 1920. Wow, this is an old ass camel. Oh my god, this is an old ass candy bar. Zero bars are honestly extremely good, even though they're white chocolate. It is white chocolate. Ah, but it's got peanuts in it. That looks fucking gross, though. That looks like snow covered up a freaking dump. What is it? Is a candy bar composed of a combination of caramel, peanut, and almond nougat covered with a layer of white chocolate fudge. Outward white color, an unusual color for a candy bar, has become its trademark. I thought it would be minty with it being white like that. And you can try it. Okay, you should pick me up a Reese's stick too, though. I don't think I'm gonna like it though. I'm just gonna say that. Kind of whatever. Airheads Bites, they're pretty good. C tier. Blow Pops, the significantly better lollipop. They're the best lollipop. They go up here somewhere, probably behind Twizzlers. Where there's original caramel apple filled. I need to try those. Everybody says they're really good. Never had them. Side note, what the fuck is nougat? I think it's just a fluffier chocolate, I would guess. Let me look it up. What is nougat? I spelled it nougat. Nougat is a family of confections made with sugar or honey, roasted nuts, whipped white eggs, and sometimes chopped candied fruit. Is that really what nougat is? Sugar, honey, and roasted nuts, whipped eggs. Really? Nut bread. Me. So nougat is healthy then? I don't think that's how it is. Whipped white eggs and a syrupy sweetener, often accompanied by chopped roasted nuts such as pistachios, almonds, walnuts, and hazelnuts. Really? Candy's made up of whipped nougat mousse. That's why. Okay, yeah. I always thought it was kind of moussey. Okay, interesting. Candy corn. The candy pumpkins are the better ones. Too many people shit on candy corn. Candy corn is good. It is a B tier at least. This is not up for discussion. Kit Kat's good. I don't crave them as much as I did back then, but high B tier. S tier I will fight. You mean for candy corn? All right, I'm gonna walk the dog. I'm not ready yet. Let me get dressed real quick. I'll fight as well for Kit Kat. Okay, I didn't want to put it. I was thinking A tier, to be honest, but I didn't know if it. I'm gonna put it in A tier. I don't know if I can't go all the way to S. It's good, but there are better way for candies there. Specifically, Reese's Sticks, the best way for candy in my opinion. Welch's Fruit Snacks, pretty good. C tier. Reese's Pieces. I had a period of time where Reese's Pieces were the best candy in the world, and nowadays they're just lacking for me. They're not great at all. Jolly Ranchers Hard Candy. B. They're good. They're not the best. Lemonheads, underrated candy. C tier. Oh, that bug come back? Starting flying around me again. Milk Duds, I think, are also an underrated candy, but I never get them myself. I'd say high D tier, verging on C tier myself. Nerds Rope, same thing as the other, like, clusters. Yeah, these gummy clusters, they're pretty much the same thing. I never liked them that much. Fruity Pebbles Candy Bar, never had them. Ring Pops are fucking dope. B tier, I'd say. Lifesavers Gummies. Shh. The gummies are the best lifesaver. I'd say low B. I wish they had a sour version. I feel like that'd be pretty bomb, or like a gusher type thing. I think those would be really cool. Lifesavers, get on that, please, if you haven't already. Skittles. Again, I don't like Skittles, but the sour ones are low C tier for me because they are better. And if I'm gonna have Skittles, it's gonna be a sour Skittles all day long. Sour Patch Kids, we already discussed. I think they're not as great as everybody says. I think they're just kind of whatever, really. They're decent, but I wouldn't really say they're great. Sweet Tarts. I'm putting this with all the other Sweet Tart stuff, which I'm pretty sure I put in B, or, well, aside from Sweet Tart Ropes, which takes it a little further. Chewy Fusions. Actually, no, I should. Oh, wait, have I had those? I think I have. And they are a little better than the original Sweet Tarts. No, get dressed. Good pups don't get dressed. Fine. Twix bar. Twix bars are fucking phenomenal. I don't understand the left Twix, right Twix stuff. I think it's a really stupid advertisement. But Twix bars themselves is like, oh man, they might be S tier for me. I think I'm gonna put it. Twix bars are honestly a slept on S tier. Yeah, I think they're S tier candies. They come in like Snickers is like on the verge of S. Twix is on the verge of like they're taking just one step more than Snickers is to be the best, and that puts it in S tier all day long. Never had these. I think I've heard they are terrible candy and that they completely suck. So I'm not going to worry that much about them. So yeah, that's it for those. What is the community rank? Okay, so Twix, Kit Kat is up there. Reese's is no surprise is up there. Trolleys, where did... Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. They go higher than E tier. They're better than those. I don't care. They're better than those. Nobody puts those in fucking D tier. Circus Peanuts are better than those. I will... And Black Licorice. No, they're not. My ass. Those are fucking way worse. You fucking people. You don't even fucking understand what the hell you're talking about. I will end this entire world. I swear to God. Over Black Licorice. Black Licorice is worse. I'm sorry. You have to agree with me on that. Black Licorice is worse than Circus Peanuts. All day long. And these things, nobody likes these. No. Absolutely not. No. So wrong. So wrong. I'm actually triggered right now. Razzles are all the way down in E. I've never had those. Yeah, you put good and plenties down here, but you kept actual Black Licorice in D. Wow, Bryce, you sure they're any good? The zero bars are in E tier according to everybody. I feel like a lot of people haven't had them though. We don't know what those are. I'm surprised. I don't think anybody knows what these are either. No, I'm not accepting that. That's not accepted. Nerds are way higher than I thought. No one likes zeros, but I do. Anyway, here, have a zero. Pop Rocks is an A? Really? I know people like these a lot. I'm surprised York's that high too. Pop Rocks? Do more people buy Pop Rocks than I thought? Whoppers should not be in B. Not over 100 grand. Not over Airheads friggin'. Nah. Almond Joy's too high as well. Fuck you, Almond Joy. Mounds are garbage. Good bars aren't that great. Where's the actual Hershey's bar? That's an A. Twizzlers are an A. Huh. Okay. Something that's really surprising to me. They're just top tier and so good. Huh. Best creation known to man, and he puts Bruno's or Buenos and fucking candy canes up there. What is this guy on? And can I have some? Because your list is so back asswards. Peanut M&M's is an S. Who the fuck are you? I don't ever want to hang out with whoever that is. Oh no, I'm not denying that. I put Kit Kats pretty high up. I put it in this was the community one. They put it in S. I put it in an A. And it's only because there are better wafer candies in my opinion. I think Reese's Sticks are the best wafer candy ever, and they're so fucking good. But I'm not this level of fucking weird. Kit Kats is in A tier, but candy canes is best known to man? You can't. What do you fucking mean? Like, even if you put it in A, I would understand somewhat, but better than Reese's? Welch's original wither. What? Fuck it. Bro is literally Kris Kringle himself. Yeah, he'd have to be. There's no way. That makes no sense. Wow, a lot more people like peanut M&Ms than I thought. I just don't like them. Okay, well, they didn't do anything. Cashew approved. Really underrated. Underrated. Kinda underrated. I don't know what the... Okay, whatever. Sorry, I'm way too curious. There's another one for freaking S. What are these people talking about? Candy canes is S here too. Are candy canes slept on and I don't know about this? There are way more in S than I thought. That blows my mind. This guy knows what he's talking about. He'd follow candy corn into hell. Sorry, we're going down a rabbit hole. Another one in S. Really? I'm gonna find a motherfucker in here who's got fucking circus peanuts at an S tier. Wow, this guy didn't fucking do anything. He's like, yep, these are the 5. That's it. Well, I guess I'm not, because nobody else has done it. I can't believe how much candy canes have shown up in an S. That's insane to me. Apparently I'm sleeping on candy canes. Maybe, you know what? Maybe they're counting like all versions of candy canes, because like I don't enjoy the normal candy cane so much, but the Jolly Rancher candy canes are phenomenal. Like, they're super colorful, they're great on the Christmas tree, and they have an amazing taste. Those ones are freaking good. So if they're including those, then maybe I can see why, but like just normal candy canes, like they can't be that high, man. Like they can't be. It's not possible. That's just bizarre to me. Okay, I'm gonna hit a random again and we'll see what it'll give us. I don't know what any of that is. Anime? Don't know enough about half of these. I know Naruto, One Piece, and that's it. Give me another. Give me a better one. You kid? The fuck is that? Don't have any idea. Some of these are really obscure. No easy songs. Okay, cool. It didn't give me anything to actually pick from. Do you mind if I steal this idea for my Tuesday stream? No, why would I care? Do what you want, man. I would recommend doing not rando ones, in my opinion, because what the hell is this? EXO songs? I don't even know who EXO is. I definitely recommend having a few already picked before you go into it, because this random template is giving me a lot of obscure shit and most of it has been garbage. Outside of that first one about truck and pussy, which was fucking just because of how I wasn't expecting that to be the case, and then just I don't know any of these, and doing the translation. Oh, you'll have to. I'm gonna go back and clip it because it fucking killed me so much. It was like, what was it? It was like trucks that make my grandma want to come out and suck the exhausts or something or other, and trucks that get pussy or something like that. It was so fucking weird. Dead by Daylight, never played it. Ooh, these are some cool designs. Straight up Freddy Krueger, Leatherface, flower thing. I feel like their powers would come into it, dude. It was so fucking funny because it was in like Brazilian, and I was like, what did Brazilian speak? And then I looked it up and it said Portuguese. And it was just the translation I wasn't expecting. It was so fucking funny at the time. Best and worst. Right? What the? I don't know any of this stuff. Yeah, I should look up community rankings. Maybe that would be better. I don't play soccer. Don't know enough about it. Okay, what's community rankings? Star Wars films, Gen 1 tier list. That's gotta be, that's a decent amount. We could do restaurants. I'd be fine with that. Yeah, this is the more of the place I wanted to be at. All 151 Pokemon? That's a lot. I guess those are just the top ranked ones. Okay, we can do those. I can do Pokemon. Oh. Why are they already up here? Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's not too big of a list. I think we can do that. Let's do fast food first, because that one's not too bad. Fast food. I'm gonna remove. I don't. Well, we'll keep question mark up because that one's more just. I think S tier is gonna be the Pokemon Smasher Pass. I think we should do that again at some point. I think it was funny. And I don't have the video anymore. I'd like to keep it up. Okay. Jack in the Box, I'm gonna just get these out of the way because I've never had those. Boston Market never had. I'm gonna get the ones I haven't had out of the way. Cinnabon never had. Definitely want to have at some point. Haven't. I don't even know what the hell you are. Wetzel's Pretzels, Whataburger. White Castle. Polo Loco, Elevation Burger, In-N-Out. It's not as big of a list as I thought. Would cheetah jerky be considered fat? Shut up. Stop it. You and your fucking jokes. Okay. Arby's has good food. They took away my chicken cordon bleu, which I'm still upset about to this day. That was the best sandwich on their menu and one of the best sandwiches ever. But now that they haven't had that, I will say, if you want instant mozzarella sticks, if you're really in the mood and you got to go get some mozz sticks, they're the place to go. Their mozz sticks are fucking good. And their sliders are pretty dope. I would put Arby's at... I don't think they're actual sandwiches or anything to brag about except for their chicken. I'd put them at a C tier. I wish they had more of a burger style stuff, but for sandwiches, they're not bad. It's close to a B tier for me for sure. They got some great mozzarella sticks. I love them. Auntie Anne's is one of those mall foods, and I don't think they're that great. When we got them, I don't know if I was with you or not. I think I might have been. Just because it's so niche, like where else do you go for a roast beef sandwich? Yeah, I get that. Auntie Anne's, that's the other thing too about Arby's, is they're very roast beef focused. There's not a lot of mixed meats in the sandwich. So I'm not a huge roast beef guy. Yeah, we were together. Auntie Anne's was relatively disappointing. Exactly what I was getting at. Their dessert pretzels are kind of lackluster. They're always, because not everybody's going to Auntie Anne's. They're always in the food court at the mall. Those pretzels have been rotating for hours. They're super on the tough side. They're not very good. I'd put them in I think I'd say D tier. Yeah, I don't think they're that great. They're gross. Burger King gets way too much flack. I think their burgers, in my opinion, are really good. Their desserts are really good. Their fucking Chiking sandwiches are amazing. They put way too much sauce on all their stuff. I am the only person out here who fucking cheers Burger King on. They're one of my favorites. I'm putting them in A tier, and I don't give a shit what anybody says. Checkers. Excuse you? What do you mean? I know, but you're with me, so you're in the same weird boat as I am. What I'm saying is we're a minority in this area, okay? That's what I'm saying. We're a minority when it comes to rooting for Burger King. Nobody else is out here rooting for them. It's only 5 people, and I don't care. They've got good burgers. Checkers, their burgers are okay. Their fries are one of the best, if not the best. Their fries are amazing. They also have those. They also are another place that does mozzarella sticks really good. I'd put them in A tier. They're, well, you know what? Oh. Plus they're cheap. I don't know if I can go with S tier. I don't know if I don't think I can do it. Chick-fil-A, I don't need Chick-fil-A. They're fucking bastards. I can't stand Chick-fil-A. They can kiss my ass. Have Checkers since we got them during college. It's been over $100 because we were all high. Dude, yeah, but it was... I had them not too long ago when I was still working at Rescue, and they're good. Chipotle, super overrated. They're not that great. We have a place around here called Hothead that's way better. Chipotle is B tier. I think they're okay if you get their chicken, but what's always bothered me is they've never they never have actual ground beef taco meat. but they have all the other ones. They don't have the actual fucking thing. Ugh. Hothead is the best. Qdoba is a quick second, and then Chipotle is definitely the worst in my opinion. But they're not bad. They're all right, but it's always bothered me that they don't have that, and they're way too expensive. They charge way too much. Chipotle is not worth the price that they're wanting for it. I don't know why it's so big either. Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's is all right. I'd probably put it with Chipotle. I think it's a little bit better than Chipotle. They got pretty good sandwiches. They're not too bad. DQ is my S tier. I'm not even gonna lie. I go to DQ way too often, even when I don't need it, and it's only because of their chicken fingers. They are hands down the best chicken fingers out of all the restaurants, and they have the best honey mustard, and they have the best dessert. Their burgers are absolute trash. A lot of their cheese curds are delicious. They're up there as well. Jimmy John's is good, but you gotta really be in the mood for it. I agree. But that's the way I feel about Chipotle too. DQ is just up there for me. Their burgers are decent, but the cheese curds and chicken strips are where it's at. Exactly. Like, they don't do a lot of stuff that's good, but the stuff that they do good is really good. And that puts it in an S tier for me. I love Dairy Queen, and I'm a desserty guy. I think my homemade burgers are better than theirs, though. Any burger is pretty much better than theirs. I don't like their burgers at all. Dunkin' Donuts, D tier, I think. Their donuts are all right. We've got a better donut place around here, personally. Their breakfast food kind of sucks. I'm not a huge fan. Five Guys, your burgers, I'd put them at C tier. Their burgers are good. They're just way too expensive. Their fries are pretty decent. But again, they're just a little overrated. Because they inspired my Sona design. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Hardee's. Hardee's is another one that's kind of up here for me. It might be S tier because I think they're basically Burger King but better, and like they're also kind of special because they're always off the highway. There's never one in the middle of a town. They're always off the highway, so you have to be like on a road trip to get Hardee's. It's like a treat basically, and their burgers are like they're just good. They're greasy like they should be. They're good. Jersey Mike's sub. I've recently come around to these guys. Fucking get out of my face, you freaking bug. Jersey Mike's I've come around to. They're very good. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I got a mocha coffee from there with a shot of blueberry, and that's my design. Mid brown fur for coffee, tan lines with cream, and blue ears for the blueberries. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Dunkin' Donuts goes to A then. No. Jersey Mike's I've come around to. They're very expensive. But they are really, really good. I'd put them in B above Jimmy John's. Krispy Kreme, I'm gonna go to real quick because I haven't been to a restaurant or a fast food place that serves Krispy Kreme. I'm assuming it's just their normal donuts that they ship out, and I'm not a huge fan anyway. I'm not a big donuts guy. KFC used to be really good. Jersey Mike's is F tier, not because they're bad, but because fuck people named Mike. Okay, we're not gonna talk about that. We already know. Fuck the one guy named Mike. KFC, they used to be good, man, and they've taken a nosedive. Like when I had KFC back in the day, they'd be like up here. They've completely fallen down and then hit their head and then fallen down again and then broke their nose and fallen down again. They're straight D tier, almost F tier. I'll crave KFC, but the moment I take a bite, I regret having got it. KFC is so bad. The only redeeming thing in a KFC to me is their mac and cheese. That's it. That is the only thing. Everything else is awful anymore. Famous Bowls is the only good thing to me. It's very similar. Long John Silver's I've never had. If I want fish, I'm gonna go to a sit-down restaurant. McDonald's, they got a damn good breakfast. I always get their sausage egg burritos. Their McGriddles are phenomenal. Their chicken nuggets, they've got one of the best chicken nuggets. I think they come in second next to Wendy's chicken nuggets, even though I'm not a big Wendy's guy. We'll get to that here shortly. But like their burgers just lack anymore. They have amazing fries, but they never have the right amount of salt. I think McDonald's, for the price that it is right now, is faltering. Their chicken is lackluster. I think it's definitely fallen down. I would say probably a B tier. I don't think they're that great anymore. Panda Express, I haven't had in a long time, at least since college. When we were up there, I did get it consistently because I do love Chinese food. I would put it in an A tier. I really like Panda Express. Yeah, McDonald's is B tier, definitely on the verge of C tier to me. They're not good. Panera Bread, they're very pricey, but I think they're pretty good. Especially if you get like their like bread bowls. They're not, it's more of a go to the place before work type deal. I like their like broccoli cheddar soup. Their broccoli cheddar soup is really good. But again, their prices are so high. I think they're probably low C tier, to be honest. And I'm not gonna go much further into that. Popeyes. Everybody talks about Popeyes around here. People love Popeyes. I don't like Popeyes that much. I don't think they're that great. Their chicken sandwiches are not that good. I don't understand why people went crazy for them. They're just kind of mid. They're not awful. They're definitely not as bad as KFC. But there's not a lot of variety. There's not a lot of taste. I just don't get it. Quiznos, never had them. Sonic, F tier. That one's easy. Sonic has terrible food. They're terrible food. I haven't been to one in a long time, and maybe I'll try them again sometime soon, but they're not great. Raising Cane's, they don't have a very big menu. They're a very simplified place, and they do what they do pretty well. I think they're better than Popeyes. I think they're the high C tier. Cane's is the high C tier. It might be a low B for me. Steak and Shake. Steak and Shake isn't too bad because they're cheap, but their burgers are kind of junk. Ah, man, I don't like Steak and Shake that much anymore. I would put it in the D tier. Their milkshakes are good, but the steak part, I don't see. The thing is, they do their burgers as smash burgers most of the time, and I'm not a big fan of smash burgers. I think they cook wrong, and it just is overdone. I'm just not that into them as much as I used to be. Subway's good in my opinion. It's still one of the cheaper options. I gotta be in the mood for it. I've been craving Subway the past few days. I don't know why. Their cold cut combo is my favorite, and any place that I know the actual combo that I like is doing something vaguely right, or something really wrong because it's the only one I like. Subway, I'd say, is one of those. I don't know. It might be above. No, it's below Chipotle. I'd say it's probably right below Arby's for me. People swear by smash burgers, and I think they're decent, but man, nothing beats a thick hearty burger. I think the ones you made tonight are a little too thick. I will say that. But I do like my burgers somewhere in between. Like, I like a quarter pound burger, but not smashed, if that makes sense. With lots of cheese. Taco Bell. Everybody says Taco Bell has 4 ingredients and they just make the same thing over again and they all taste the same. They don't. They taste different. And you will mind your fucking tongue. Taco Bell's good. I personally think it's probably a low A. I think Taco Bell's good. They're hella cheap. The cheesy gordita crunch is phenomenal. If they bring back the best thing they had there that I wish they would bring back is the smothered burrito. If they ever bring back the smothered burrito, I will go broke because those things were so fucking good. But that being said, they're pretty decent. They're cheap. They're open way longer than everybody else. You can go there at any time, get whatever you want. Their desserts are delicious because they've got the don't talk about smothering, you'll summon. I don't know, maybe that's my point. Maybe I'm trying to. I mentioned I like Taco Bell and I dropped down to 1 viewer. Oh, that's funny. Taco Bell is good. I don't care what anybody says. Especially they've got those Cinnabon Delight treats. They're really fucking good. The Mexican pizza is phenomenal. Cheesy gordita crunch. It's all good. I don't care what anybody says. I think they're delicious. And they always got weird things coming out. Like the chicken taco thing was insane to me. Like that somebody would think to even do that, but they're very innovative with, even if they have 5 ingredients, you can't deny they're innovative with those 5 ingredients. Okay, now we get to Wendy's. Now Wendy's is one of those places that everybody seems to love. Everybody thing is behind by like 3 minutes, so they're probably left when you were talking about Subway. Maybe. Wendy's is one of those things that everybody loves, and I do not understand why. I think their burgers are absolutely disgusting. Their burgers are awful. I don't know why people like them. I just don't understand them. Their burgers are terrible, in my opinion. They've got really good salad, weirdly, and they do chicken really good. That's the thing. I hate their burgers, but their chicken is great, and I can't deny that. Wendy's is okay, like 5 out of 10, but it's the only place that never fails to make me feel like trash afterwards. See, for me, that's KFC. I just don't like Wendy's. Everybody loves Wendy's. I can't stand them that much. Their burgers are awful. Their Frosties, they have a good dessert. The Frosties are pretty good. Their Frosties are pretty good. Their chicken nuggets, they do the best chicken nuggets. I will give them props for that all day long. The chicken sandwiches are all right. Their salads are pretty good. Same with their lemonade. Their lemonade, honestly, is so good. It brings them up a tier to wherever I would put them without it. Their lemonade is delightful. And I would say with the nuggets, and the lemonade and the Frosty, I'd say they are a very high tier C. And that's the best I can do. I can't go much further than that. Zaxby's, I've had one time. They are more a southern thing. I've been down to Georgia with family. They're pretty good. A lot of people down there. Nothing beats dipping fries in a Frosty. I never understood that. I don't think it's that great. I would prefer my fries crispy and off to the side, and my Frosty cold and on its own.
Pass.
I checked your VOD. You're lying, Jimmy Bryant. No, he's not lying. I was talking about the smothered burrito at Taco Bell. But Zaxby's, I've had one time. It's pretty good. I'm not going to deny that. I would put Zaxby's up in the B tier, if I'm remembering it correctly. Yeah, but that's not what he said. What do you mean? I thought that's what he said. You missed Fort talking about smothering you. No, I said that. I was talking about the smothered burrito, and it brought up in conversation. He's like, don't say smothered around variable, or else you'll summon them. And I was like, maybe that's what I was intending to do. Maybe I want to smother him. Anyway. There is my opinions. DQ and Hardee's are my S tier foods, personally. Checkers might be on the verge of going into S tier just because of their fries being so good. Panda Express, I could probably go low. It could probably go down to a B. Maybe. And red enchilada sauce. Hell yeah. So anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna dip out of there. And we'll come over to the Pokemon tier list, and then after this, I'm probably going to go to bed, because why not? And I'm going to make this one kind of quicker.
Smash.
A little bit quicker. I don't know the name so much, so I'll try my best to remember them. Actually, I know more in here than I thought. Bulbasaur. Hold on, I need to add another one for F. All Pokemon F except the daddies. Bulbasaur, kind of all right. Not too many people's favorite. I think he kind of belongs C tier. Ivysaur is better, B. And the big boy, I can't remember the name of, is low tier. I think that one's even worse. Charmander, better. Charmeleon, even better. Charmander, yeah, S tier for sure. Well, no, you know what? I'd put him in A, high A. Charmeleon would be a little lower, and the blue variant, I really like the color blue, as high as possible. That's a Charizard. Oh my God, sorry. Yes, you're right. I could not think of the fucking word. His other variant, he just seems more sassy. You told him I bonk. I haven't even played I Knew Better Than You. Hey, I said okay, we're gonna get further down here and you won't be saying the same thing. Squirtle. B. War Turtle. A. Blastoise. A. For sure. Blast Cannon? I don't know. C. He's not as cool. I'm holding, I know all the evolutions. It's Squirtle, Squirt 2, and Squirt 3. Oh, that's just the mega forms? Oh, okay. Caterpie. put Caterpie to C. Metapod, D. I can't remember this one. Mammoth, something like that. I think. Or is it? No, this one's Butterfree, ain't it? Mammogram. This one's Butterfree. I think I had that wrong. Butterfree. I've always liked Butterfree. B tier. Needle or Weedle. F. I can't stand Weedle. I only know the German names.
Because, you know, because caring is loving and loving is caring.
The Beedrill. B. The big boy. I think he's badass looking. He's one of my S tiers. Pidgey. Pidgey. D. U. I'd put him the same thing. I like this variant though. Rattata. C tier. U over here. Don't know you. D. Meh. B. Ekans. D. C. Pikachu's mid. Raichu is where it's at, bro. Sandshrew. C tier. I like his bigger boy counterpart a little bit more. Nidoran and Nidorina. Well, I think Nidorina goes a little higher. Until you get to their bigger forms, then it's a little different. Clefairy. D. Vulpix, you know, is up there. I put Vulpix at like an A. Ninetales is an S. I fucking love Ninetales. Jigglypuff. They kind of have I kind of have a soft spot for Jigglypuff. Now Wigglytuff. You're just dumb bunny with no face. You want to just be drilled by a bee? I would. One of these is Volbat, I'm pretty sure. I can't remember each one. You're blind and have no eyes. It looks kind of weird. D tier. You're kind of the same. Gloom, gross. Oddish, D. You're kind of cute. Little C for the little flower friend. D. C. F. I'm not a big fan of you, but I do like your counterpart. Diglett. C probably. Z for the Diglett boys. How many left we got? I think we got a decent chunk. Meow. Kind of whatever. I like their counterpart better. Psyduck I like because of the TV show. I like Golduck more. He just seems more badass. You're kind of whatever. Like your evolved form more. Growlithe. He's definitely going up here in A, and the bigger boy is going up there in S tier all day long. Poliwhirl Toad something or other. Not bad. D and then C probably straight up. I like these little mystic guys. Don't understand the spoons half the time. D, I think you're Alakazam. I'm correct in thinking. Strange, alien-like, but cool. D. Machamp and Machoke. Kind of like him. I think he might be A tier for me, honestly. And he would be B tier. You guys are all crazy. You kind of suck. You're goofy, but I like you. Meh. Tentacle. I always had a soft spot for him when I was playing the games as a kid. Machoke father. Even Spoon represents how many spoons he has in bed. Geodude. He's kind of cool. He's my Geodude. The rest of his counterparts, kind of whatever. Ponyta. I think both of them go into S or A tier. Get over there. Makes more sense. Slowbro over here. D. Don't understand you. Magnemite. I dig Magnemite. He's cool. Dig this dude. Ditto. Bleh. Don't like either of yours. He's cute. Probably both in C. Muck. The big gassy orb. Bad because he doesn't like his dishes in the kitchen. Shut up. Or are you talking about me? I think you're sliding me in there, I assume. Ooh. I like you. B. Gengar. I totally dig him. He's definitely A tier. His newer form, kind of low for me. Onyx. Drowsy. I always kind of liked Drowsy. Didn't like him. He had just a giant nose. It was weird. Kind of whatever. Kind of whatever. You guys are just balls. Boring design. Don't like these guys. You're a little higher up. Cubone's badass. A tier. His other one, a little bit lower. Not quite as cute. Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan. I always liked the Hitmonchamp. Comes in a little bit lower. Lickitung. C. D. F. Reinhorn. D. Let's go A. I like him. Kind of whatever. A little bit higher. I like Mama. She cute. Your baby cute and tiny. And her evolved form is just her kid being forced to fight now. Alola Marowhawk? No, I don't think I have. D. A little bit higher. Goldeen, my sassy bitch, you are a C. Your counterpart is a little bit lower. I love the star ones. They're cool. Mr. Mime, get out of here. Slicer, I can't remember your name, but A tier. All day long. Don't even remember who you are. Electabuzz. C. Magmar, I think is his name. D. Trapinch. Like that form more. His ultra form is stupid. Cool. Magikarp, I like for the memes. Gyarados, way up in B. His new form, I haven't seen before. Is he... I think he's a little lower. I like the other one a little bit better. Lapras, all the way up in A. I love that. I love them. Ditto, you're crazy. Eevee, you know where you're going. S tier all day long. Vaporeon, you're going a little lower, but not much. Jolteon, you're a little bit lower than Vaporeon in my opinion. Flareon, you are... I think you're going to be up here with Vaporeon. Eevee trash Pokemon. Don't you diss my motherfucking Pokemon. I love Eevee. They're adorable. They're little tiny corgi, basically. Polygon. You're strange enough to where I like you. You look like you've seen some shit. I don't like you at all. Don't like you that much. You're cool. C. I forget your name. No, you're not F tier. I don't know why I put you there. C. Your newer form, though, I like that way better. B tier. Snorlax, you're all right. B tier. You're snuggly. You've got big me energy. Don't remember what these legendaries are called, but I would say A tier. You are like C tier. You're probably about the same. You're cool. I quite like you. A tier. Dragonite. I have a soft spot for Dragonite. He's S tier for me. I love Dragonite. Snorlax S tier now? No. He's all right, but he doesn't have much motivation or anything. He's cool. He's still cool. I'm not dissing him. He's just not up there for me, y'all. Mewtwo. A tier. His new form looks like a Dragon Ball character. Kind of drops down, to be honest. I don't know what the fuck this even is. Fight me. Mew? I like Mew. They're cute, but they're not quite Mewtwo. So yeah, there we go. I'm sorry, he's not bad. I'm not a big fan of Snorlax. You like bigger guys though, that's why you like him. And again, he's not bad. He's up here with fucking like a lot of the top contenders. Alola Marahart. All right, let me look up this character real quick. Alola Marowak. Ooh. He's definitely cooler looking. Where would I put him? No, I think he'd make it in S and A tier right along with Cubone. I think I'd put him in A tier. I really dig that look. He's not quite S tier. S tiers are a little bit more special to me, but he's definitely better than the normal one. If you would have said anything lower, I'd fight you. No, I dig him. He's cool. Oh, these like mini frigs are really cute. Yeah, he's a way better variant than this boy. We might do a smash or pass again of the Pokemon at some point because that was funny. I don't know why I like doing it. It's just kind of a funny, weird thing to see how people react. I'd smack you real good next time in Rocket League. I'm going to be playing Rocket League probably soon because I want to do the weekly challenges. But for now, I have made my video for Saturday, so I can call it a night. I'm very tired. I think I'm going to bed after I get a drink of water. So I'm going to call it here. Thanks for watching my silly little venture because I didn't know what to do tonight. And then on Monday, I don't know what we'll do. We'll see what I got planned. My library is really lacking. I might go and buy something, to be honest, and play like I might finally play a Souls-like because I really do want to play that. Or maybe I'll talk to Pip and Dip and maybe we'll do a Helldivers thing. Helldivers is not too expensive. We'll see. I want to get into some new games. I haven't bought a new game in a long time. Everything I've had has kind of been just free DLCs or whatever. So we'll see. I'm not quite sure yet. Oh wait, hold on. Let me click this real quick. Hostess has a cereal? Sorry, I wanted to see if this was like the better tier list that maybe I missed. Which clearly I did, because this was the popular one you should have done. I didn't know donuts had a fucking thing. There's your waffle crisp. S'mores were okay. Actually, they weren't kind of good. They gave Lucio's. They gave the fucking dude from Overwatch a cereal? Really? Gorilla Munch. What are some of these? Cinnabon's got a cereal? Cinnabon and Donuts, Hostess Donuts have cereals that I really want to try now. Those sound delicious. I also crave Nutter Butter as a cereal too. Jesus criminy. I'm behind the times. Sour Patch. What the hell are some of these? Pop-Tarts. Golden Crisp. Oh, here, hold on. I didn't rectify that fact. Golden Crisp, S tier. Golden Crisp, S tier all day. Sprinkled Donut Crunch. Huh. Okay. I had to rectify that injustice we had before. Anyway, I'm going to bed, everybody. I will see you all on Monday, probably with something, and we'll go from there. So until then, stay cool, and I will see you guys then. All right. Bye. Love you too. Have a good day at work. Nova just came up to me. He knows I'm about to end the stream because he wants to go to bed. I'm gonna go to sleep, buddy. I know you like to snuggle up. I'm gonna go to sleep. All right, night, everybody. Night, Variable. Spoon is coming. Hell yeah. Good night. Good night, everybody. Have a wonderful evening.